Hi everybody, today is December 26, 2013. Haven't done an earthquake report for El Hierro in quite a while. There's been a rise in earthquakes, probably within the last 3 days. Many of the links that I previously had for earthquakes are no longer active. The page of resources that they used to have only started showing data on the 16th. There was report of gases rising up through the ground a few weeks before this swarm of earthquakes started, not just on El Hierro but also on La Palma. Now La Palma, they know, has a greater chance than El Hierro for a slide, which could cause a tsunami. There has been reports recently of uplift on El Hierro. A Japanese website is stating that what happened there in Japan with the slide and creating the tsunami will probably happen sometime in the future there on El Hierro. And that will also one day happen with La Palma too. They have a map posted of the area where the greatest uplift is occurring. And those of you unfamiliar with El Hierro, it was created by several volcanoes on each of these points. And over time, it all filled in, creating one giant island. These bays here in the 3 locations are all caused by landslides. Here's an article dated the 23rd. It talks about the different gases that were released prior to the swarm of earthquakes. This here shows the latest earthquake on La Palma, but here on El Hierro it doesn't register. Now about a year ago, the seismometers, I guess you would call it, the machines that register the earthquake, there on El Hierro, they turned the sensitivity down because there was so much activity. So a lot of these earthquakes aren't going to really show how large they were. Here they show for the 23rd. This here is from the 22nd. This whole area is on a very large caldera, which covers a lot of the islands, not just El Hierro. Just like Yellowstone, as the plates move, the continents, the islands move across the area of this caldera, the lava breaks through in new spots. And this is what creates the newer islands, the younger islands. The youngest one being El Hierro. Here is La Palma on the 22nd. And El Hierro, when all this activity started. This here is El Hierro. This is La Palma. Back on the 23rd, the National Geographical Institute says the Canary island of El Hierro was rocked with more than 50 tremors in 24 hours. 2 years after what they call a new volcano began to appear off its southern coast. It wasn't a new volcano. It was a new vent off the side of El Hierro. A lot of these earthquakes are still fairly deep. Example, here's one that was a 1.9 with a depth of 17 kilometers. A 1.7, depth 17, 1.5, depth 17, 1.9, depth of 15. You can see the whole list that they have here. Evidently, the one that they had on the 24th, a 2.6, was felt on the island. That was only a depth of 10 kilometers. Another one on the 24th was a 2.4 with a depth of 16 kilometers. Another one felt by the people there, a 2.3 with a depth of 9. They said they were not going to even think about evacuating people until these quakes, or the movement of lava, reached a depth of 5 kilometers. There were several others that were felt. There was a light earthquake felt on the island. It was a 3.1, and that was on the 23rd. There was several 3.2s on the 22nd, which were felt by the people on the island also. And those had a depth of 16 and 17 kilometers. Another thing to consider is that scientists believe that if they do have a large slide there, which both these islands are capable of, they could create a tsunami when it reached the United States almost 1 mile high. There wouldn't be much time to evacuate the East Coast. All the roads would be plugged with the millions of people trying to evacuate all the major cities. You would have a time span of maybe 6 to 8 hours to get to high ground. Alright, bookmark my site. I'll keep you up to date. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.